Okay, this is a look at Xtreme of Washington County. And, tests have shown that these sliders kill conversions. I mean, every test they've done show that sliders hurt you. If you're going to put something in the header, that's a blurry looking image there. It's not even a good looking image. But if you're going to do something like this, you should have a hero image with a call to action, and the image should bring out the call to action. So if you've got somebody who's on your machine that's the same age and the same sex as the people that are going to be using it, and they're looking at the call to action while riding the bike or whatever, that's probably the best way to do it. Here we've got our menu, which is a crazy little menu, is it not? We've got the showroom slides out there, this slides out. Wonder how that works on different devices. That's kind of a crazy way. Now what happened? Just go back to the home page. You've got these delays even on a desktop. We've got inventory, new inventory, pre-owned, financing, and sell your bike. So, and again, there's no way to sell parts on here. They should be selling parts as well, but they don't have any way to sell any parts. Most of the developers don't know how to build a website that's going to have a shopping cart on it. This makes it not ADA compliant. So this little tool here that they've got set up where I come in here now and I have to click on all this stuff to make it where it's ADA compliant. How does this color shifts? Look at what this thing does. Animation, fonts, but I can't adjust the fonts. Settings is here. Activate on keyboard, off, on. When you make something that's ADA compliant, the way it should work, and now the website's all messed up. How do you cut this thing off? We can close it, reset it. Well, if you've got a restaurant and it has to be compliant. If it's not compliant, you get fined. If you have a website and it's not compliant, you get fined. Domino's has been fined, Netflix has been fined. All kinds of big brands have been fined. You've got people who make their total living looking for websites to sue. So this website, this makes it not ADA compliant. This is the equivalent of me going to the restaurant and you giving me a hammer and some wood and saying, hey, listen, build yourself a ramp so you can get in the door. Here I've got to do everything. I've got to figure out how this tool works. This is ADA compliant, means the website works the same for a handicapped person as somebody who's not handicapped. This website does not do this. This is the opposite of ADA compliant. It's more likely to be ADA compliant without this than with it. You've got bad code. It's full of, to start with, our title is here, Xtreme of Washington County, Pennsylvania, blah, blah, blah. It's using Bootstrap, so it's using an outdated version. So the entire website needs to be designed every year for each version that comes out. So when version 4 comes out, it's got to be totally redesigned. Version 5, totally redesigned. So the website's got to be totally redesigned every year in order to be up with the latest version of Bootstrap. But in addition to that, it's full of errors. One error makes it not ADA compliant. And what you should do is build the website so it's ADA compliant. The website should be built ADA compliant, and you shouldn't have to have, look at all these errors. How many errors does this thing have? It's got 245. One error makes it not ADA compliant. One error can prevent the search engines from being able to spider it. It's got 88 errors, 49 warnings, and 144 info like, hey, this shouldn't be this way, but it's probably not hurting anything type things. And then you've got your load times. This website takes 7.1 seconds for the first content pane. That means that Google's not going to spider the website as deep as they should. A lot of these pages probably aren't even being picked up by Google. If they are, it's from internal links, or it's because the website's old enough so that when Google visits it once a month, they look at one more page and get it indexed that way. But this is just not, this website can't compete with a big website that's been designed and set up correctly. It takes 22 seconds for the largest content pane. That means that at 3 seconds it's losing 53% of its traffic. That means it's got a Google ranking penalty if it takes longer than 2.5 seconds to fully load. And because this menu is different from what everybody else has got, it causes confusion. It's not like people go, oh, wow, that's the coolest menu I've ever seen. No, they come to the website and they're like, hey, this is a little confusing, the same way I was. We've got text us here. So we can, I guess, message them here, have a question, text us. But this is not, and like I said before in other videos, I might have said it in this one as well, sliders kill conversions. You should not have a slider. And the text in the slider really makes it worse. I mean, look, the text is behind the image. If I want to read this, how do I read it? It's behind this menu right here. The menu is sitting in the middle of the page, all in the way. We have, if I click on this, what happens? Okay, so now I come to the new models, and then we have all these things to pick from. Search it, I can't pick there. Utility, we have ATVs, we've got this, we've got Can-Am, Honda, Kawasaki, the colors. We've got the types, general 2-seat, 4-seat, range. You can choose from the year, from the price, or from year to year, and from price to price. I wonder if there's even enough inventory to choose from price to price. Let's say we want to see this here, and I want to see a 2023. I mean, I can choose between 2000. I mean, why even have the dates? And then the price. I've got $1 to spend, and I'll spend up to $10. So, and then it's got clear. I mean, how do I search? There's no button to search. Most relevant. Is it automatically changing? If I change this to, well, Can-Am's the only one here. What's going on here? Now this thing is messed up. I don't even know how to get back. This is their list page, I guess, here. So we can select a category. What is going on? Where is this is the showroom, manufacturer showroom. If I click on this, what happens? See, this is why people leave. I'm on a desktop with a good internet connection, and it still takes a long time. So people will land on the website. They might click once or twice, but then they're going to leave because it takes too long to load. Then we've got I'm interested or learn more. If we click on learn more, then we've got a place where I can fill. I guess this is a price, but why? If this is the price and I want to buy it, why can't I just buy it? What was print a brochure, apply for financing, calculate your payment, schedule test drive, and insurance quote. I wonder how many people. And then look, wow, this is a lot of. They've got the comfort, the convenience, the engineering, cruise control, throttle by wire, 270-degree phase crank, and then we've got the handling, the power. This is a lot of information on here. It's a shame that the search engines can't get to it because the website's so bulky and heavy. Then we've got the specifications. I mean, they do have a lot of information, don't they? We've got images. Pretty cool little detail page here. They got a lot of detail, a lot of information on it. But you can see, again, that this website is full of errors, which means it's not ADA compliant. This thing makes it not ADA compliant. But the dealerships aren't being told this by the web developers. The web developers are more interested in getting paid than doing the job correctly. And this shows you how bad it is and how bad it affects the dealerships.